Hi, this is Jody from Northern Country Creations, and I've got another haul here. So let's get right into it. So let me move some of this off to the side. Hope everybody's day is going good. So let's start out with the Saturday Evening Post album, Family Cookbook. This was pretty cool, and this is 1979, and it's got the dark pages to it, and then lots of pictures, the graphics, and with the cookbook. And so it's got these it's almost like a construction paper type oh, there's a nice vintage scene there. So this is a really cool cookbook, and oh, look at that, love that. That's a 1915 picture, it says. So yeah, like that. And then this is the Good Housekeeping Cookbook. I picked this because I love the color. It's a really pretty, like a turquoise blue with a bright white dinnerware here. And it's got a cream colored spine on it. And oh, let's look at the date. I got quite a bit on this haul. I paid, I think, $12, I believe, in this haul. So, and I got quite a bit. 1963, so way over 50 years old. And I more or less got this for the book cover. Lots of pictures, of course, lots of recipes, but what drew me to this was the book cover. So I will probably gut this out and then make this into a cookbook junk journal recipe collection, because I just love this color. So alright, and then I've got a Cutco cookbook, World's Finest Cutlery. Kind of cool, and very vintage, 1961. And again, this, I was really drawn to this because of the colors, the bright yellows, the blues. Look at those. It's kind of a red orange. Absolutely love the graphics and the colors in this. I picked this immediately up when I saw it. I just love the colors. Very vintage, so like that. Got a cute Simplicity yeah, I was just trying to see what the date was. Yeah, the pattern is, oh, maybe down here in the bottom. 1973. So I got that. And then I got a bunch of trims that I paid 25 cents for all these. Rick Rack, 25 cents. And I got 25 cents for that too. And the books, I believe, were 50 cents. So I got those. And then they had a really old bingo box, with the game bingo in it. So I took apart the box, and I'm gonna use the chipboard in it to do things with. But I took these out, and these will make really nice additions to the junk journals. And then this is the little calling paper checking chart. So that'll be really interesting to put in a book too. And of course these will be for lots of Christmas journals that are read, maybe some other junk journals too as well. This was 50 cents. Some recipe cards. I like the old-fashioned teal color. Let's take them out real quick. And looks like they might have other colors in here. Yeah, see, it's got the vintage teal blue, the pink, and the gray. So those were nice. And then, oh, in the bingo cards in that box was the chips. So these, I don't know if I can get this knot out, these little chips that you put on for when you call out the number. If I can get this out, I'm going to take my drill. Sorry for the noise. These are like, it's wood. They're wood. So there's plain ones, but then the other ones have the number on it. So I'm going to drill a hole in here, and then I will make these into charms. So those will be really cute. And this was 60 cents. Just a bunch of labels for Christmas. Probably just for my personal. And then I got this really cute edging here. It's got little hearts on it. And then this one here. So some nice trim there, and it's a pretty big wad. Okay, and then I really love this blue color. Love it. I think they call it eyelet. So that's really pretty nice piece of fabric that I got. And here's another one with, you know, some ducks and letters and stuff. So those would be really cute. And then some just arrived little cards, and they don't have a date on it. I'm not really sure if they're vintage or not, or just vintage reproductions, but they're very vintage looking. So I got those. Those are so cute. Some blue rickrack, 25 cents. And some little pearls, 50 cents for doing decoupage and stuff. And some more books here. So Women's Day Encyclopedia Cookery. Let's see what this one is. And this one, 1965. So lots of nice pictures in it. Actually, lots of colored pictures. Look at that. This will be a nice journaling card or edging. So this one's really cool. I like this one too with all the colors. I just love the vintage retro colors to use in the books. This will be nice. So yep, I like that one. Santa's Favorite Cookies. I know this is not an old book, but I liked the cover and I like the font of it. Yeah, I know this is not old at all, I don't think. 99. 21 years old, or yeah, 20. So I mean, these just have cookie recipes in it. Be kind of, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but I really liked it that it was just based on Santa's favorite cookies, so not sure what I'll do with that. Better Homes and Gardens, Meals with a Foreign Flair, and 1963. I really like this one. Also, this one has got that, again, that really thick cardstock paper for the pages. Just really neat cookbook. Look at that. So that was kind of cool. I like that book. Here is an old binder, Recipe Favorites. And yeah, it's got a big envelope. I think somebody stuck something in there. They probably tore out the pages, but I think they're all blank. So What was the date on this? I don't know what this says. Yeah. Here's an order form. $1.75. So yeah, this was really cool. I just like the vintage look of this. Style craft. Oh, it does 1970 something. I can't read that, but that's pretty cool. Very vintage. I got these placemats, and these were cool. These are like a giant napkin is what it's like. I opened one up, and so it did have the backing on it, just like a napkin did, a thick one actually. So this would be really fun to decoupage onto paper, or do the saran wrap with the iron onto paper, or music note paper behind it. But this beautiful purples, the lilacs. So I thought this was really cool. And I paid 50 cents for it, so that'll be a lot of fun to do some things with. And they're pretty big. And there's 12 of them in there, so that will be fun. Okay, grab some more of my books. The Earth is Painted Green. Let's take a look. This one, yeah, was all poems, and it's all really beautiful illustrations. Look at that, with the maple trees getting the syrup. You know, lots of different, look at that, all the colors. Many different types of, look at the flowers. Look at the birds. So yeah, I really like this. I'll definitely be using this in journals, so this will be fun. Nothing I'm going to cut up. I'll probably use the whole page. So that was really cool. I mean, it was kind of, I didn't think that this is what would be in the book when I saw this book. So, okay, then the Best of Birds in Bloom, 50 cents. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid 50 cents for almost every book. I like the Birds in Bloom. I like the magazine. So when I saw this book, I immediately grabbed it. Look at the hummingbird. The pictures are just beautiful. And look at the butterflies, moss. I can fussy cut some of these out. Lots and lots of things to do with these books. Filled, I mean, just look at that, the big, huge pictures. So those are awesome. So I love that. That's 2006. This is the same thing, the Best of Birds and Blooms 2007. Again, 50 cents for the book. Just beautiful pictures, bright colors. Oh, the nut thatch. So, yep, just love that. True North. Okay, this one, it's like when I'm looking at books now, I don't even, I mean, I look at this cover, but I automatically take off the paper jacket and I look at the book. This is going to be one of my cabin journals. I will make this into a cabin journal. True North, Diary of a North Country Year. This is really sweet. This actually is pretty big. It's 9 by 12. So this will make a huge junk journal for cabin or up north, hunting. Oh, look at all the pictures. Just gorgeous. So this will be definitely a cabin journal. Look at that bird. So this will be a lots of fun, and I love it because it's red, and yes, love that. That's the reason I got that one. Okay, second reason for this book is the cover. again, it has birds, or these might be cranes flying, but this is very vintage color green, and it's a you know, it's a very rough, not rough, I don't know the word I'm looking for, material on this cover, and it's As We Live and Breathe. Oh, and it's National Geographic Society. Perfect for another cabin journal. So I'm definitely getting a collection of book covers for to make cabin journals, or up north, or nature journals. So like I said, I didn't really get it for the stuff inside, although I will definitely use it. I mainly chose this for the cover. Okay, this one, The Life of the Forest. I think I chose this one. Yeah, this one I chose. I love the cover as well. This will be a great cabin journal, hunting journal. The Life of a Forest. I love the papers in this one, and the graphics, the illustrations. So this one's 1966. And it's got dark colored paper in the back. Lots of dark colored paper. Look at the fox. Love the pictures. There's some that are, you know, illustrated like that. So this will be another great, great book. Look at all the trees, the different styles or kinds of trees. So this one will be fantastic too. Ugh, spider. Oh, look at the bird. So this will be another great up north cabin journal, and I love it because it's got the deer on it too. The Pony Engine. Okay, why did I get this one? Let's see. 1957. I think I like this one just because of the colors, and again, this is really old. The paper is it's kind of thick, but it's, you know, brittle, and it was just kind of cool. Just a different type of a book. Could be more geared towards a boy, so I could do a boy type book. And oh, this is a wonder book too. That's why I like this one. Okay, and then oh, I thought this would be a great junk journal as well, or glue book for a guy. The Amazing Fact Book of Cars. It's a pretty blue. It's got a little damage here. I don't know if it's really that old. It's 1980, so I mean it's older, but I liked the old-fashioned cars in it. The pictures are just awesome, so I think I will make a guy's journal for this, or you know, a collector. It doesn't have to be a guy, but can be someone who collects about cars. So I thought this would be a really cool one for that. Okay, got a few more here. A Christmas to Remember, and this is kind of an oblong book. This was really cute, very pretty pictures. I mean, I like the font in it. It's just awesome. So I really like this. This was cool. Very cool. So I like that one. Oh, here's another nature book for a cabin journal. And again, it's got the vintage, you know, all the vintage, very vintage. You look at that. That would make a great journaling card right there. Look at all of these. I mean, they're perfectly rounded edges. It'd be nice to just cut out, put on some cardstock, and, you know, doll them up, and those will be so cool. Look at, I love those rounded edges on those already. Yeah, put some twine on there and punch a hole. Here's some more here. Oh, look at those. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So I really liked this book. Look at that bright yellow, the beetles, butterflies. Gorgeous. This was I might get another book of this if, you know, if I run into another one. This was the Illustrated Library of Nature, Encyclopedia of Natural History and Ecology. So that was pretty cool. That will make a nice cabin book, plus cut it all up. This, loved this picture on the Reminisce magazine. So I will cut that up, and this would be really cool, maybe in even my retro cookbook that I'm making. And here's some more retro pictures. But I like Reminisce because, you know, it has lots of you know, vintage pictures and things to cut out. So I picked that up, and actually the magazines are free there. Okay, so I got another one, The Life of the Rivers and Streams, and so here was another one. Again, has the dark colored paper in the back. Really cool. And lots of wildlife pictures. Lots and lots of wildlife pictures. And some very, you know, look at that. It's an abandoned vehicle in a river. Yeah, I mean, just great books that I found. So I'm definitely getting a good collection of books. And so this, I believe, is it. Norman Rockwell, American Fisherman. So this will be another nice junk journal for a cabin one, because it has fishermen on it. And again, all the Norman Rockwell graphics are in it. Look at those. Look at that one. Oh, just awesome. Awesome. Just love those. There's black and white. This is fishing. It's in a boat. So this will be really cool. And then this one, isn't that nice? A Time to Remember. This will be a nice cover too for a journal. And this one is kind of like a Reminisce book in a way. I don't know, maybe it's not a Reminisce. Is that A Time to Remember? Sometimes, oh, nope, it's Guidepost. So, and look at that, canning jars. Just lots of neat things in here, and little, you know, little captions. In 1930, a 4-door, 5-passenger Cadillac sedan sold for $34.95, and a 2-door coupe cost $35.95. Doesn't cost that now. So yeah, I mean, just love this, and the graphics in this one too. It's just wonderful. Love it. Love the nostalgia in it. Okay, and then what else have I got here? Enchantment of America, Lakes, Hills, and Prairies. This one's really neat, and it's got the library card in there. This one, look at the pictures in here and the paper. I just love the feel of this paper. What's the date? 1962. And of course, we've got the vintage colors. Look at the graphics. Beaches. There's the states. Look at all those. Fishing. Look at the deer in here. I don't know. I just really love the feel of this. Look at that. Old buildings, canoes. So this was really neat. The Indians. So, yep, this is definitely a cool book, too. Love that one. And then, this didn't come, so that was everything. I think I paid less than $20. I mean, I think it was 14, 15 bucks. So, these here, I answered an ad in Craigslist that they had some free Minnesota Department of Natural Resources Conservation books, and these are really neat. I've seen some old ones before, and we've had them at our cabin just to read. So these I've kind of I already dissected them and took out the images and the pages that I wanted already. So this was a great a great find. Somebody was getting rid of them and wanted to recycle them, and so I'm going to recycle them into a journal. And the same with these bird books that were in the same, he had the same thing, they're vintage. Well, this one's 1991, but all these are, this is 76, 74, so we got here, look at that picture there, inside of a deer hunting cabin. Let's see, what are some other dates on some of these? 69, 74. I mean, they're all, yeah, pretty old. So I already took those apart, and then I'll just be able to put them in a journal. And then I took the same thing with the big ones and took apart what I wanted. And so that is my haul. So thanks for watching, and you guys have a great night.